Bismillah, welcome back. We said that we want to see more signs, and the creator actually pointed out so many signs to think about brainstorming. And he mentioned some phenomena which are actually recently understood. Well, in Surah Al-An'am, verse 125, he said, ومن يريد أن يهديه يشرح صدره للإسلام ومن يريد أن يضله يجعل صدره ضيقا حرجا كأنما يصعد في السماء. Whoever he wants to guide, he will make him feel happy about Islam. And whoever he doesn't want to, he will make his chest very tight, as if he is going up the sky quickly. People said early on, as we go up in high altitude, the oxygen partial pressure will decrease and man will feel that he needs more oxygen and he starts to breathe hardly. But what was mentioned that to make the chest very tight. How is that? Let us have again a miniature experiment. Now, just follow my instructions. Take a very deep breath and keep it in. Now, to try to have an extra air in. Now you feel how it is very tight. How does that happen in very high altitude if we go up quickly? As the pressure decreases, the lungs will inflate, hyperinflate, and make it very tight to expand it more. People say that the chests of the high altitude inhabitants are actually big. That is the reason it is actually big, but it has been adapting over time. This is just going up quickly. You will feel that your chest is very tight. He mentioned vision, hearing, a lot of signs which are really complicated to understand by simple thinking, and every day new scientific facts comes into them. One thing which has been debatable, and still it is verse about the heart. He mentioned the heart in almost 123 verses with all functions of understanding, deciding, all emotions, love, hate, anger, and strange enough, all these functions are also mentioned in the Bible. And scientists used to say that the heart is just a pump. He mentioned in Surah Al-Hajj, verse 46, أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَتَكُونُ لَهُمْ قُلُوبٌ يَعْقِلُونَ بِهَا أَوْ آذَانٌ يَسْمَعُونَ بِهَا إِنَّهَا لا تعمى الأبصار بل تعمى القلوب التي في الصدور. haven't they walked on earth and have hearts to understand and decide with, ears to hear with? It is not the eyes which get blind, but the hearts in the chest. Well, people will say that the heart is just a pump. Recently, they have been debating about other functions of the heart. They said that the heart has got almost 40,000 neurons, which are actually having a miniature brain of the heart. The heart pumps by itself. Now your heart is pumping. Do you feel that you have got a heart? No. You just feel it if it is pumping very quickly. And people will say, we have heart transplantation. And very minor change will occur, which possibly due to the long operation. And when we looked into the cardiac transplantation, we found that it is not all the heart is transplanted. The surgeon leaves the back wall of the atria in space so as to suture the transplanted heart on them. And that area physiologically has got the pacemaker of the heart, the sinoatrial node. So it has got important connection with the heart. If we transplant the whole heart, then we might have change in the emotions and in decision making, but we can't do that. In one paper, an old man was admitted with signs of madness, and the investigation showed he has got atrial myxoma. He was operated on, and the tumor was removed, and he came back normal. A scientist tried to look into that big question. It is known that man loses his decision making in certain situations. One of them, when he is sleeping. When you are sleeping, you have got no decision. Although the heart is pumping, you are breathing and you can move, but still you cannot take any decision. So the mind is blocked. He did an experiment on himself with the positron emission tomography, which actually reflects the activity of the components of the heart, the muscles of the heart, the different parts of the heart. And it is used actually for investigation of some clinical conditions like MI. He recorded the activity of the heart while he was asleep and when he waked up. And the experiment showed a very tiny area in the atrium which actually works during waking up and has been silent during sleeping. It's just one experiment, but it gives a hint. So, the Creator in the Quran mentioned so many signs to brainstorm man to think about it, and they cannot exist without a programmer, a creator for the well-being of man. And that will be left for you to think it over and over. Thank you. واصل